we say.
We can lead by what we say.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moo.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moo.
We can lead by what we do.
We can lead by what we do.
1 Timothy 4:12. 1 Timothy 4:12. 1 Timothy 4:12. 1 Timothy 4:12.
Sponge here.
Hey, Sponge, it's your dad. I'm calling because I have a favor to ask of you. Here's the thing. I really thought that I could keep up the responsibilities of being camp director and still being the camp janitor. But as it turns out, I can't. It's just getting to be too much. So here's what I need to ask you. Could you take over all the janitor duties for the rest of the summer?
Janitor, how embarrassing. Stir-fry made fun of my dad on the first day about being a janitor. But I just want to respect my dad's wishes. So, I hope it goes okay. Alright, Dad. I'll do the duty.
That's great! Thanks, Sponge. It really means a lot to me that you're willing to do what I ask you to do.
I hope I made the right decision.
Good morning, Camp WannaStay. I know it was a late night due to our amazing talent show. You all did a great job. I can't believe Skippy could train his chipmunk to do something so crazy. That chipmunk's got talent. One of the best skits of the talent show was performed by John, Bug, Cubby, Buddy, and Mud.
Long ago, there was a boy named David who took care of his father's sheep.
Here, sheep, eat some food.
While his older brothers were soldiers in King Saul's army, David's father, Jesse, told David to take food to his brothers at the army camp where they were setting up to fight the Philistines. David showed respect by doing what his father asked, so he took the lunch straight to his brothers. When he got to the army camp with the food for his brothers, he overheard a Philistine giant named Goliath making fun of God's people. Goliath was daring someone to come out and fight against him.
Ha ha! You guys are wimps. I'm big and you're little. No one wants to fight me.
Hearing that made David really angry.
I'm angry!
Goliath was disrespecting God and God's people. David decided he would fight that big bad old giant himself. As a shepherd, he had learned to kill lions and bears whenever they would come after his father's sheep.
I got you, lion. I got you, bear.
Because David had respected his father by taking care of the sheep, he was prepared to fight this giant who was disrespecting God and God's people. David went out to meet Goliath with just a slingshot and some stones.
Here's some stone for my sling.
As David approached that big, mean old giant, Goliath kept saying disrespectful things to David like,
When I'm finished with you, I'm going to feed you to the birds and wild animals. You're dead meat.
David replied, You might be a giant and have a sword to fight me, but God is on my side. He is worthy of respect, and he is bigger than everything and everyone, even you. As Goliath came towards him, David took out a stone, put it in his sling, and slung it at Goliath. The stone hit him in the forehead, and Goliath fell to the ground with a crash. Crash!
Ha ha ha, I have defeated you.
Because David had respected his father by taking care of the sheep and bringing food to his brothers, he was able to fight and defeat Goliath. God rewarded David for showing respect by making him a hero.
Thank you, God, for helping me defeat Goliath. Yeah!
Oh, such a great story. Did you know that after David beat Goliath, he went on to become the king of Israel? David was a great leader because of his example of showing respect. That's what we need to know. I can be a leader that shows respect. Oh, and by the way, if you see a horseback riding chipmunk, please contact the camp office ASAP. He forgot his hat. Alrighty, hope you have a great day at Camp WannaStay. Chipper, out.
Attention! We need the janitor to report to cabin 4. It seems that someone has flushed a shoe down the toilet. As for the rest of you campers, report to the pool. The swim test will start at 1300 hours.
Aye, aye, Sergeant Chow. Now, where's Sponge? It's not like her to be late. Have you seen her? You did? Well, which way did she go? That way? That way? Oh, I see. She went that way. Thanks.
Really? A shoe? In the toilet? Now I've seen it all. Ugh.
Attention! Camp WannaStay campers. Change of plans. There will be no swim test today, due to someone having released the goldfish from the office fish tank into the pool. Now hear this. I will find the fish culprits and you will do 100 laps around the field as punishment. In the meantime, will the janitor report to the pool on the double?
Goldfish in the pool. What next?
We are young, we will lead the way. Show the world, we are here to stay. We are young, we will lead the way. Show the world, we are here to stay. Set an example by what you say, and do. Set an example by what you say, and do. We are his, and he showed the way. We will go, we will serve, we will celebrate. We are his, and he showed the way. We will go, we will serve, we will celebrate. Set an example by what you say, and do. Set an example by what you say, and do.
Try to set an example like I'm in class and I'm answering questions right. We confess we are blessed by the hands of Christ, trying to be a lighthouse, not a candlelight. So we new kids springing up, show the world with this news that we bringing up. Dudes are confused because we usually singing, but it's all about God. Who we
Set
believe
an
and trust.
example by what you say, and do. Set an example by what you say, and do. Set an example. Set an example.
Hello, boys and girls. Here's your Bible verse. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in your speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. 1 Timothy 4:12. Bye.
Hey there, campers! If there is one thing I love more than a jar of honey, it's an ooey gooey s'more with sticky marshmallows, melty chocolate, and golden crackers. Campers, I have a treat for you. If you listen carefully to a special story I share with you today, then you can all make some yummy s'mores. So, are you ready to hear a story?
Yes!
Great! Today's campfire story comes from the Bible. The Bible has the best stories. So, let's all get ready to hear one by clicking on our listening ears. Click! Click! Great! Now let's all put on our special eyes. Zoop! 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 Now you're ready. There was once a boy named David. David's big brothers were out fighting at King Saul's army. One day, David's dad told him to take some food to his brothers and check on them. So David obeyed his dad and set out on a journey to King Saul's camp. Campers, let me see you pretend to walk with David. Great! Finally, David made it to camp. While he was there, he heard someone shouting from the other army. It was a giant named Goliath. No one in King Saul's army would fight Goliath because they were afraid. But David knew that God would help him. So he said, "I'll fight him. God will help me." So David picked up 5 rocks and a slingshot. He put a rock in his slingshot and began to swing it around and around. The rock flew through the air and hit Goliath on the head. Goliath fell to the ground with a great big thud. David was a leader who obeyed his dad. Because David obeyed, he got to be the hero who won the battle against Goliath. You can be a leader just like David when you obey. Let me hear you say this after me. Leaders.
Leaders.
Obey.
Obey.
You got it. Every day, I want you to remember that leaders obey. Keep listening a little more, and soon you'll get to make your tasty s'more. Have fun, campers.
David obey his dad or hide from his dad? When we are asked to do something, should we obey or hide?
How can I work on my tan if I can't sit by the pool? And now the lake water slide is broken? It's the worst day ever. Hey, where have you been?
Oh, well, around.
Is there something you want to tell me?
Oh, all right. Well, you know Chipper.
Mhm.
He's not just the camp director. He's also my dad. And he put me in charge of doing all the janitor duties, and I wanted to respect him. And I was too embarrassed to tell you.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Chipper is your dad? And now you're the janitor?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Oh, no wonder you didn't want to tell me. I made fun of your dad for being the janitor. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, you've been working hard all day, so there's nothing to be embarrassed about. First, there was the shoe in the toilet, and then the fish in the pool, and now the lake water slide.
Wait, what? The lake water slide?
Yeah, I heard Sergeant shout, yelling something about a clog, and now the water won't run down.
Clog? What could possibly be clogged on the water slide? I don't want to know.
Well, I could go with you.
Well, that would be nice if you could help me.
Oh no, I didn't say anything about helping. Clogs are not my thing. But I could hold your water bottle, or maybe your rubber gloves.
Praise the Lord, everybody praise the Lord. When the sun goes up, when the sun goes down, everybody praise the Lord.